Hello everybody, you know who this is again. Quick little video I want to do here. A lot of my subscriptions that I personally have, that I view, tend to really talk a lot about Battlefield versus Call of Duty. Or is it Call of Duty versus Battlefield? I really don't know. And this seems like to be the new console war that I haven't really heard a lot about in the last year. That's kind of died out, but now it's Call of Duty versus Battlefield. Yeah, the Battlefield fanboys. Oh, Call of Duty is a newbie shooter or a shooter for kids, and only 12-year-olds play it. And Battlefield is superior, and if you're older, you play it, and blah blah blah. The other way around, you have Call of Duty fanboys. Oh, Battlefield sucks. It's too slow. They respawn you like 10 miles away from Battlefield. And, it's not as realistic, and it's just as tactical, and blah, 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 blah. Really, shut the fuck up. Both sides, please. They're both first-person shooters. As far as taking talent or taking skill, it's a fucking first-person shooter. You know what that means? It basically means that whoever... It's actually more so based on reflex more than skill. Because all first-person shooters are the goal for the most part, even if there's team-based things. Like, for instance, capture the flag, guarding points or whatever. In order to win, you pretty much have to shoot and kill members from the other squad. You know what that entails? That entails you being a little bit faster on the controller. And I'm more so talking about the console versions. I'm leaving the PC out of this because Battlefield 3 does look fucking awesome on the PC. I mean, the thing, some of the videos I've seen and everything else is gameplay, damn, especially on a high-end PC. And I'm not really going to get into the PC thing. This is more so on the consoles. It's more so whoever has the faster reflexes, or whoever has the fully charged controller. Because when controllers get low on charge, you try to turn, you try to do this or that, it's a little sluggish. Or if you have like a PS3, since it's Bluetooth, it's great when you're within 10 feet, but if you're about 15, 20 feet away, the signal's a little bit less. Whereas the 360, since it uses a RF signal, if I'm not mistaken, it can be pretty damn far away and it goes through walls. I mean, the way my setup is, I could be in my room, I could be sitting on the toilet, looking at the TV in the living room, and still play with no problem. PS3, for some reason, it does well, but every once in a while it catches a little. That's neither here nor there. But the point is, both sides just need to shut the fuck up. As far as skill, the only skill required is being able to change your weapon quick, which is hitting one or two buttons, and also having fast reflexes. I mean, it's basically just, oh, there's a bad guy, shoot. And also, too, you got to be quick in that, which goes to the reflexes. You got to be quick in the fact that you got to shoot the other guy before he shoots you. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't take a little modicum of skill, if that's even a word, modicum, minimal amount, oh well. It takes skill, but it's really just whoever has the fastest reflexes and, who's the quickest on the trigger, which goes back to reflexes. So what can I say? Fighting games take actually a little more skill than that, because you got to memorize, in some cases, like with 3D fighters, I'm not a huge fan of those, you got to memorize a crap load of moves. And, button combinations and everything else. It takes a lot of memorization and skill and timing. First-person shooters, on the other hand, they're all basically the same. I mean, the only difference is maybe the speed of the game and the speed of the characters. Killzone 2, at least, was different because the controls were laid out a little different. And on top of that, well, it doesn't really matter. Basically, both sides shut the fuck up, okay? It's just a game. One isn't better than the other. Just because one sells 10 million copies and there are younger kids playing it doesn't mean that it sucks And Battlefield isn't great just because, you know, oh, it sells maybe 2 million copies, but everybody who's playing it is like 20 or older. First-person shooter is a first-person shooter. You run around, you shoot, and it's whoever pulls the trigger first or has a more powerful gun is going to win. That's it. Peace out.